Good morning, YouTube. Whoa. It's interesting when you don't drink how far away you can be from someone who has drank excessively and is now having the fumes that are coming up from the lungs. They're breathing it out because they're saturated with alcohol. It's amazing when you don't drink how far away you can be and you can smell it. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. It's pretty wild. I, I smelled it through a closed basement door as I was coming up the steps. And then I opened the door and the person was sitting about 20 feet away. And I was like, 4 days ago, apparently I was drinking to excess to where I couldn't taste the alcohol in my drink. So I stopped. Anyway, and now I'm like, it didn't take me in. I smelled it through a closed door. In the name of Jesus, you know what I'm saying? I took my girl out. And so I guess she had a couple drinks, and then I guess her sister gave her some miniatures to bring home. And I went to bed. And God damn it, Beth is in the kitchen at 1:30 in the morning eating a bowl of cereal. A bowl was on the floor. A bowl was on the table. A bowl was in the chair that she had scooted over because she spilled it there. She spilled this cereal when oh, this cereal was in a giant bag, and it was only a little bit left. So when she tipped it, man, it just said, and then she said, because it was so late. Anyway, I've got this chair with wheels, and it rolls around, and it sounds like thunder if you're downstairs, which I was. So I came upstairs to see if she was a Roomba-ing around, which she had sat down finally. And she's like, what? I said, I thought we quit drinking last week. And she said, I'm sorry. Just hurry up and go back to bed. And then Georgie got up and started eating the cornflakes off the floor. God bless her heart. So today's a new day. But to be able to smell coming up the stairs, yeah, I'm like, boy, I got my nose back on quick, huh? I'm fooling myself with the drinking. So I'll make up my tea. And instead of putting 4 shots in this big bottle, I put 1 in. And it took me 8 hours to drink it. And I said, I'm drinking. I'm still drinking. Yeah, I probably need that much by now. I don't know. But I feel I slept better last night. But I did break out in hives completely. Not from head to toe, but a large area of me covered in hives. And it was like I was fine. I went to bed. And then I immediately started itching. And then I fell asleep a couple hours later. I woke up, I was hives all, and I'm thinking, please tell me this is not because I stopped drinking. Please tell me that. Anyway, I didn't stop. Like I said, I cut down from 4 to 1. Anyway, actually, I was drinking 8. Believe it or not, for like 3 weeks. I don't know. I got really uptight about the whole situation with, God damn it, man. And I was drinking 8 shots a day inside of a tea. Which, you mix it, drink it over a 10-hour period. And they're like, what am I doing? And I was perfectly fine. Except I couldn't sleep and had hot flashes. I mean, y'all saw me. I'm talking like I make a lick of sense every now and then. Anyway, that's a bad sign. Well, I couldn't taste the alcohol, so I added a little more of it, and I couldn't taste it. And I thought, well, come on now. Then I saw my face starting to slide off my skull, and I'm like, here we go again. We gotta knock this shit off. So I did. See? I knocked the shit off. I had the alarm set accidentally, so it woke me up at 6:30, and I'm like, that's okay. I gotta get to the store anyway. But alcohol is widely accepted and probably one of the most dangerous drugs there is because of the acceptedness of it in society. And something about it, well, I think all drugs are probably like that. Something about it makes you think it's just not affecting you as much as other people can see that it is. And it kind of puts a damper on your life. Like it slows everything down. It can bring you to a standstill. Now, I worked through many problems while drinking through the years. My therapist was quite impressed. He's like, how did you do this and drink? I said, well, I think I needed to drink, to be honest with you, Dave. I could not understand how to undo the enmeshment that I had due to many different reasons that were very legit to me and to him at the time. So, I mean, a person has to, work things out with themselves, God, and their therapist if they wish to include one, if they make a lick of sense. And he didn't understand how I did it and drank. And I said, well, because I was chronic, I was constantly addressing it. The drinking, the emotions were so intense, and I did not know how to unentangle myself from them, that I used it to numb it while I was thinking about how to fucking deal with it when I stopped numbing it. And he's just like, well, that's not usually how it works. Well, it did for me. So, and did I fall into it again and again? Sure. But only this last time, because of the extreme situation with the terrible, crazy narcissist in my friend's life. It was so frightening that it made me want to numb out. So I did it for a month or two. But now I'm back. I'm back in the saddle again. And am I like never going to use that method again? Drinking? I cannot say I'm never going to use that method again. I'll probably do it again. I hope not. I mean, not to that excess, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. Karen's not laying in the street. People get really uptight too about drinking. They're like, oh my God, you're going to need to go to rehab. Like, not really. I've laid it down for 2.5 years at a time and was plant-based. And I had not a lick of sense in my head. And I was able to stop for 2.5 years, long enough to find out I needed to eat meat. And then I started eating meat. And then I went back and drank it again. And I could drink way more and with little effect. And I was like, woohoo, look at me. I can drink and everything's fine. It was cool. It's cool. It's been a good learning experience. But Beth, and come on, man. No, darling, you're not regulating your alcohol consumption, and you shouldn't be It was after 10, I went to bed, and then she drank all these miniatures. I was like, what are you doing? Man, you should just went to fucking bed and could have drank them the next day. Day drinking is the only way to drink. This is my opinion. And unless you're going to have that nightcap at the end of the day or whatever. I mean, because it will interfere with your sleep like no tomorrow. All right? Knock it off. Only day drinking allowed. Because you should have dinner and be done. That's just me. Take it from an alcoholic. A functional alcoholic. Don't drink after dinner. Anyway, have a great day, YouTube. I'm gonna do my ex-therapist's hair. He's gonna come over. Hopefully, he saved it for me and I can trim it up. He's going to come see us. I'm going to let him kick the shit out of, God damn it, Beth. Actually, no, he will be like, good to see you ladies again. I'm going to have to soak her and have some salt so I can see it coming.